The moment you press play on this video, something changes. Not out there on the road, no. Something inside you. A feeling, a spark, a voice telling you that today, you're about to witness a machine built not just to be ridden, but to be lived with. A motorcycle that doesn't just take you from point A to point B, but drags you into an entirely different mindset. And that machine, ladies and gentlemen, is the Royal Enfield Guerrilla 450. This is not a motorcycle that waits for permission to impress you. It doesn't ask for your validation, your approval, or your applause. It walks into the room, throws its jacket on the chair, looks straight into your eyes, and says, "Let's go. Let's ride. Let's do something insane today." That confidence, that attitude, that raw, unapologetic energy, that's what the Guerrilla 450 is all about. From the very first glance, you realize Royal Enfield is no longer playing it safe. They're not following old formulas, not sticking to classic lines, not repeating the same old 350 story. No, they've stepped into a darker, bolder, more rebellious personality. The Guerrilla 450 is the kind of motorcycle that joins the gang, becomes the leader, and then rewrites all the rules the gang used to follow. Look at its stance, its aggression, the way the tank pulls your eyes in. The way the LED lights carve out this modern, stealth fighter presence. It feels like it's been designed by someone who doesn't just ride, someone who dreams, breathes, and believes in the freedom of two wheels. Someone who understands that a motorcycle is not metal joined together. It is emotion sculpted into motion. Fire up the engine. Oh yes, the new Sherpa 450 engine. The same platform that impressed the world with the Himalayan 450. Now tuned and reskinned into something faster, sharper, and way more thrilling. Twist the throttle and you don't hear noise, you hear purpose. You hear the voice of a machine that wants the open road as badly as you do. With around 40 horsepower and more than enough torque to pull the earth backwards if you needed it to, the Guerrilla 450 is not shy. It demands to be pushed. And when you push it, it rewards you with a surge of power that feels clean, consistent, and dangerously addictive. But power alone doesn't make a motorcycle legendary. What makes it special is how it makes you feel while delivering that power. And this one feels alive. It feels like you're not just riding on something, you're riding with something. It's like the machine becomes an extension of your instinct. You lean, it leans. You accelerate, it snarls forward. You brake, it responds with grip and confidence. The chassis, the suspension, the ergonomics, they all come together to form this perfect balance between comfort and aggression. You can take it through crowded streets and it behaves like a disciplined animal. You take it out on the highway and it transforms, stretching its legs, opening its lungs, and proving its DNA as part street fighter, part tourer, part rebel. And this blend, this hybrid personality, is what makes the Guerrilla 450 so special. It doesn't trap you into one riding style. It doesn't lock you into one identity. Instead, it gives you the freedom to choose who you want to be every time you turn the key. And let's talk about features, because hidden inside this minimalist, aggressive design is technology that flips the entire game. Full-color TFT screen, navigation built right in, ride modes, switchable abs, a slipper clutch that makes every downshift feel like butter melting on a hot pan. USB charging, LEDs everywhere. Even the detailing, the handlebar thickness, the switchgear quality, the weld precision, is miles ahead of what people expect from Royal Enfield. It's not just an upgrade. It's a statement. We're here to dominate. Then comes the part everyone waits for, the price. And that's where Royal Enfield delivers the knockout punch. They bring a 450cc, liquid-cooled, feature-packed, modern, aggressive street machine into a price zone where other brands wouldn't even sell their basic entry models. The Guerrilla isn't just affordable, it's unfair to the competition. It's a motorcycle that forces people to ask themselves, why am I paying more for something that gives me less? But here's the real magic, the hidden feature nobody talks about. It's not on the spec sheet. It's not inside the engine. It's inside you. The Guerrilla 450 makes you ride differently. Talk differently, think differently. It gives you confidence you didn't know you had. It makes you want to wake up early just to take the long way to work. It makes you want to challenge the roads you used to avoid. It turns ordinary days into stories. ordinary rides into memories. You start looking at empty roads like opportunities. You start noticing sunsets again. You start feeling the wind differently. A bike isn't supposed to change your personality, but this one does, quietly, consistently, without ever asking for credit. Because the Guerrilla 450 is not just a motorcycle. It's a mirror that reflects the rider you always wanted to be. When you sit on it, you don't feel like a random commuter. You feel like the main character. The hero, the leader, the one who decides the pace of life instead of being dragged along by it. And that is the true hidden feature. The Guerrilla 450 gives you control, not of the machine, but of your journey. So if you're watching this till now, you already know the truth. The Guerrilla 450 is not designed for everyone. It's designed for the ones who think differently. The ones who don't follow crowds. The ones who don't wait for a sign, they become the sign. And today, maybe, just maybe, that sign is this motorcycle calling your name. Because once you ride it, you don't go back. You don't compare. You don't second guess. You just ride, and you become exactly what Royal Enfield intended. A rebel with a purpose. A rider with a mission. A guerrilla in the wild world of the open road. You're passionate about motorcycles, cars, speed, power, and the thrill of the open road. Then welcome to the channel that speaks your language. Welcome to Auto Hub, the place where machines come alive, and every ride turns into a story worth remembering. On this channel, we don't just talk about bikes and cars. We feel them, we live them, we breathe them. Every video on Auto Hub is crafted with one mission: to give you the most engaging, powerful, and cinematic experience you can find in the automotive world on YouTube. When you watch an Auto Hub review, you don't just hear specs, you experience them. You don't just see power, you feel it. You don't just look at a bike, you connect with it. Whether it's a brand new superbike launch, a hidden feature breakdown, a future model comparison, or a deep dive review filled with raw energy, Auto Hub brings you content that keeps you watching till the last second. This is the channel where every throttle sound matters, where every camera angle is designed to pull you inside the ride, and where every review is filled with passion strong enough to ignite your own love for the road. Auto Hub is not just a channel, it's a community. A family of riders, car lovers, engine addicts, and thrill seekers who believe that machines are more than just metal and rubber. They are freedom, identity, and attitude. Here, you get real power figures, real-world impressions, real hidden features, and real comparisons that actually help you choose your next big ride. No boring monotone commentary, no recycled footage, no copy-paste reviews, only pure energy, pure excitement, pure Auto Hub. From 150cc daily riders to 1000cc superbikes, from SUVs to electric beasts, from future models to secret leaks, Auto Hub covers it all with a style you won't find anywhere else. So if you're watching this right now, you are not here by accident. You are here because you love machines the way we do. You are here because speed calls your name. You are here because you were meant to be part of this journey. Hit that subscribe button. Join the movement. Become part of the fastest growing automotive family on YouTube. This is Auto Hub, where the road begins, where passion never stops, and where every ride becomes a legend.